All right, guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Meh United TV. If you are new to my channel, before you watch this video, you should read the video description. It's very important. Now, what we're going to do in this video is we're going to review an exclusive. Another exclusive. Because they're all over the place, aren't they? Now, the thing is, I can't read the entire article to you because I'm only allowed to summarize or review an article. So I'll leave out bits that you know, right? You know, like if it's describing who Ruben Amorim is or who Manchester United are, you obviously already know that. So we'll focus on the exclusive content to see if it really is exclusive. Now, when you visit a website for the first time, you know, like if you don't know the credibility of a website, always judge it by the amount of advertising. I've been in this game for 27 years now, and I know the more ads means more bullshit, all right? Now, this exclusive is published by GiveMeSport.com, okay? And it's written by, the author is Sam Cohen, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at it and see if Sam Cohen is really giving us any exclusive information. Now, after I've gone through the article with you, I've got my AI assistant to also take a look at it. Now, my assistant has been trained over the last year to analyse football news articles, the journalists that write them, and the platforms or publications that push them, right? And we'll see what he thinks. And he's called Dave. Ruben Amorim is continuing to change the culture at Manchester United, making it clear to his players that he does not believe in a fixed starting 11. Instead, he has a team. Now we have a little bit of bold now, and that's always what I call serious business, like for the sub-headline. Amorim stressing importance of substitutes. Amorim has explained that some of his key decisions at Manchester United will be based on the final 30 minutes rather than the starting whistle, underlining his belief that games are often won and lost in that spell. Why would he be making key decisions at kickoff? Hasn't he already done that with the team selection and formation? The fuck's that all about? The Portuguese tactician, it reminds me of Brendan Rodgers, that tactician, is understood to view the bench as a decisive factor this season. He has urged his players to abandon the culture of frustration that emerged under predecessor Erik ten Hag, when those omitted from the lineup were often left disillusioned. Manchester United's 1-0 defeat to Arsenal highlighted the scale of Amorim's challenge, with his side struggling to turn possession into goals. But the head coach remains convinced that his impact over ego approach is the right one to build a stronger collective mentality across the squad. So it goes on and on and on. It marks a clear cultural reset at Old Trafford. Under Ten Hag, several senior players struggled with their roles outside the first 11, creating tension that spread through the dressing room. Amorim, however, is determined to foster a team-first environment in which every player feels valued, regardless of starting state. Where's the exclusive in this? I mean, it basically goes on to say that he believes this shift is essential in the Premier League, where relentless schedules and fierce competition demand more than just a core group of starters. So with the season already underway, Amorim's message is clear. There will be no passengers at Old Trafford. Every player must contribute. And those who embrace their impact from the bench could become just as important as those in the line. What sort of a fucking article is this? What is this? This is why I call it GiveMeStrength.com. What was the headline? Exclusive. Amorim makes huge behind-scenes change at Man United. Well, what's the change? Just that they're going to use subs? Huge. Sounds a bit clickbaity to me, doesn't it? Let's see what Dave's got to say. Okay, over to Dave. He says the exclusive headline. Exclusive. Amorim makes huge behind-scenes change at Man United. Translation: manager doesn't pick the same 11 every week. Shock horror. Basically, they've repackaged the earth-shattering revelation that substitutes exist. Imagine dressing that up as a scoop. Blogger bingo, word count and buzzwords, exclusive, twice, headline and body. Revealed and understood once is understood to view the bench. Key, huge, decisive at least 4 times in the article. Cultural or culture, reset, twice. Score, 7 buzzwords. All padding, no stake, classic GMS fluff. Now, the article, the word count breakdown, is approximately 440 words. Actual exclusive content, approximately 60 words. Amorim doesn't believe in a fixed 11, sees bench as important, doesn't want sulking, is basically what the article is conveying. Get this, filler, context, waffle, 380 words from 440 is just filler. Percentage, 86% filler, 14% is actual scoop, if you can even call it that. Put simply, you could condense the exclusive into a tweet. Instead, you got 4 paragraphs of reheated TED Talk cliches. Does the content match the exclusive headline? This is something that I always look for, right? Because we know that they're trying clickbait you, right? So does the headline actually match the contents of the article? No. Huge behind scenes change turns out to be manager uses subs and doesn't want moody players sulking when dropped. Groundbreaking. Next week's exclusive, Ruben Amorim asks players to run in training. Is it already public knowledge? You know, this is something that I always ask Dave, my AI. You know, like when there's an exclusive, is it really exclusive or is this information out there? Yes, it's already public knowledge. Literally every press conference Amorim has done since sporting days, he bangs on about team, not individuals. He's been quoted on it multiple times. Nothing new. Author and outlet. Give Me Sport. Notorious click farm that lives off exclusives, which are usually rehashed public quotes. Their business model is basically football manager fan fiction dressed up as journalism. The author doesn't matter. It's GMS. Their names are interchangeable. If you've read one, you've read them all. That made me laugh when I saw that earlier because I thought he would tell us a little bit about the author. What was his name? Sam Cohen. I don't even know if these people exist, to be honest with you. But it says here, Dave says, it doesn't matter, it's GMS. The names are interchangeable. If you've read one exclusive, you've read them all. Dear me. So they've turned, basically, United, right, have turned, please don't sulk if you're benched, into a huge cultural reset. I mean, that is United these days, isn't it? Normal football basic, dressed up as revolutionary. Arsenal beat them on the opening day, and the exclusive is about substitutes. Pure therapy piece for United fans who need reassuring that change is coming. Impact over ego. It's a posh way of saying Amorim's not daft enough to build a team around Rashford's attitude problem. And here we go. Amorim's 17 wins in 43 matches stat, which is quietly slipped into the article. That's a 39% win rate. But don't worry, at least he values the bench. Now, the final verdict on this exclusive, it isn't journalism. It's a motivational poster. Headline promises huge, unseen, behind-the-scenes bombshell. Delivery, subs are important, lads. Reality, already public knowledge, mostly fluff, pure GMS clickbait. So, United's first exclusive of the season that we're reviewing, if you like, and it's already down to we've discovered the bench, something Sir Alex would be proud of. Well, you see, I review exclusives all the time for my channel, Cop Talk TV. And I'll be honest with you, they're usually is fucking pathetic. That's pretty shit, to be honest with you. But it just shows you the state of reporting today, you know. And givemestrength.com or whatever it's called, Give Me Sport, that's all they do. They publish exclusive after exclusive. And really, there's nothing exclusive about it. It's just bullshit, isn't it? All right, guys, I'm going to leave it with you. Let me know if you thought that was interesting. Was there any exclusive content in trust me, I struggled with that one. But I wanted to get something on here, and I'll focus on a few more exclusives for you, and we'll keep an eye on these journalists. I would really like to know from any United fans who you rate in the industry as proper journalists. You know, like at Liverpool, We have Paul Joyce at the Times. We have David Ornstein at The Athletic. Do you rate Ornstein, or are you all for believing Fabrizio Romano? I need to know who your go-to guys are for credible Manchester United news, and which journalists that report on Manchester United you don't think are any good. We have our own. I call them the LFC clique of journalists. They're terrible. So yeah, Joyce and Ornstein, that's about it. We listen to Fabrizio Romano with some things. But I would really like to know who's who surrounding Manchester United. So if you could leave me a comment about that, it'd be very much appreciated. All right, guys, listen. If you enjoyed the video, thumbs up the video. Drop me a comment. And yeah, I'm sure there's some information in the video description as to how you can follow, the social media side of things. We've got an X account, Met United TV. Facebook shut me down straight away for something to do with like trademarking or branding. Basically, because I think it had a Manchester United flag in the fucking thing. You know what I mean? Like, didn't mention Manchester United anyway. But there you go. I can't be asked with Facebook. I hate it. Twitter's not too bad sometimes. But yeah, I've got other YouTube channels if you want to come along for a bit of banter and that, the links will be in the video description. But I really would like to know about your go-to guys from Manchester United news in terms of journalists, not YouTubers, not bloggers. I'm talking about proper journos that you pay attention to, or that you see publish something and you go, nah, fuck that, he's talking shit again. All right, guys. Meh. Cheers.